everybody, guess what? I got my hair chopped off, woohoo! I really could not stand that stuff, to be completely honest with you. It was getting so long and it was just living its life in a bun pretty much 95% of the time, so it needed to go, and I feel so much lighter and fresh and easy. This is just basically a blunt cut bob, and I think it's just long enough to let me still have fun and do some different things, like I can do some waves in it or pop some rollers in if I want to, but here this is just like literally the way I woke up. My hair is very straight naturally, and so it's just kind of shrunk sitting here, and my mom did it, so thank you, Mom. And yeah, I'm really happy with it. It's a little longer than the last big haircut I had. You guys remember when I went pretty short last time, and it was up a little higher from here, and so this style it feels pretty comfortable to me. It's a good sweet spot. But yeah, this video is all kind of about fresh starts. I feel like throughout my home, as we slowly, maybe eventually start to undecorate from Christmas, there'll be some reorganization here and there, and one place that gets really cluttered for me, especially after the holidays, are my bags. Purses, now a diaper bag. I feel like they just get loaded up with a bunch of crap, really. Stuff you ultimately don't need, things maybe you needed for the moment, but they just become this catch-all. Especially when we're flying over the Christmas time frame, it was just like the diaper bag was catching everything. But I thought what would really be fun here, in the spirit of beauty and makeup, would be to take out some of the makeup that is accumulated in these bags. I've got like 3 different bags. One's a little backpack, one is my Neverfull, like bigger tote, and then one is the diaper bag, and just take out all of the makeup that is accumulated in there and see, like, I don't know, I'm probably gonna discover some things that I thought I lost and forgotten about. Yes, I'm still drinking out of a Santa mug. I just really have a hard time letting go of the holiday decor. I really do. But let's start with the diaper bag, since this is kind of my most carried thing right now. Now there is a great big pocket in here where I've got a swaddling blanket and some wipes and diapers and some notes from the last doctor's appointment, some Wet Ones wipes. Okay, everything in there seems like it pretty much belongs. It's these front pockets that catch all the randomness. Like, what do we have in here? Okay, an empty thing that used to have Kleenex. Some nursing pads. I think I will keep those in there. This is some little toy of Biddy's. I guess I can return that to her. She'll be happy about that. A little hat for little Bubba. We can keep that. Another small dog. Guys, I just pulled out a handful of lip products. We'll go through those. Let's just see what else we accumulate. Oh, a hair clip. That's cute. I want that out. We've got a compact here, which I think I will keep in there because I like to have some sort of mirror with me. This is the CoverGirl Smoothers Translucent Light Powder. So it's supposedly it's a powder that doesn't like make you look too terribly dried out. But I just always like to have a mirror. Pretty much aside from lip products, I might have one compact on me, and I don't usually take around or tote around more makeup than that. Unless I'm going out and if I've got false eyelashes on, I think I always keep in my little zipper pouch just a thing of eyelash glue. Oh, one of these little Invisibobble hair things. I'd say that can stay in here. You never know when you'll need that. Oh, some gum. In my front pouch, I have a Jingle Bell necklace. I don't even remember what that's from. Hand sanitizer spray, that's good. That can stay. Bunch of wrappers that can go. A diaper that's now too small. And really, I don't like to have such a chunk of my collection of lip products constantly being in my bag. I pretty much, ideally, would take the thing of the day, okay, my color for that day, and take it with me, and then take the other stuff out that doesn't need to be there. Yesterday's shade, or if anything's accumulated, you know, get rid of that stuff. But in here, I have a Nars gloss in the shade Fever Beat. It's kind of a berry color. That's really pretty, really nice opaque creamy shade. I've got my must-have Dolce Vita. This was something I was throwing on all the time during holiday travels and just being out and about, so it definitely wasn't a forgotten thing. I pretty much knew that was in there. It's actually a really similar shade to what I have on right now. What I'm wearing in this video is the ColourPop Just a Tint in the shade A Go-Go, and I feel like it's a lot like Dolce Vita from Nars. Oh, my one Tom Ford lipstick in Casablanca. I remember getting one of these. I wanted to see what all the hype was about. They are very creamy. They feel very luxurious and expensive, you know, and I wanted to get a shade that I thought I'd get a ton of use out of. So it's a really like nice kind of classic rosy shade. Let's swatch it out here for you. There's that kind of dusty rose. I always feel like when I put it on, I feel a bit more glam because there's definitely some red that shows. I'll put some Dolce Vita next to it so you can see the difference there. A little bit deeper deeper and richer than the Dolce Vita. But this has been down in my bathroom quite a bit, and then I think just before the trip I tossed it in my bag. Oh, also one of these new Milani lip glosses. Milani has a new line called Ludicrous, and they're just a super shiny, full-colored gloss. I'm excited to try them more and compare them to the Revlon Ultra HD Vinyl. But this shade I'd call a dusty mauve. The color is semi-charmed, and there's a swatch of that right there. Let's also swatch that Nars gloss just so we can get a full spectrum of all these colors that are generally in the same color family. Gosh, not a lot of variety here. There's the Nars. That is a nice, rich, berry, creamy gloss. And then lastly, I had popped in, oh yes, my Dolce Vita in the Afterglow Balm Mini. Love this. Just a great little casual gloss to toss on. Definitely a lot of your natural lip color shows through, but it just makes it rosier. Kind of hard to get a sense of it as you see it there on my hand, but I can link to the video where I talk more about it. Okay, so this is kind of cool. It's like a little rediscovered haul of stuff here. Next, we're gonna check my little backpack. This is something I got on Amazon. It's got a little cute bow there. My other backpack, there was really nothing wrong with it. It was my little quilted one. I'd gotten it from TJ Maxx or Ross a long time ago, and the problem was the zipper got stuck to where I just could not use it anymore. So I got myself another little black backpack, and it looks like nothing really in the front here except some cash, so that's good to know. Inside, what do we have? An Aveeno Continuous Protection Sunscreen Stick. I think I'll keep that in there because that's a pretty good thing to just, you know, have around with you. Oh, I've got one of these Revlon Super Lustrous The Gloss. So this is kind of like their newly remade version of Super Lustrous Lip Gloss. These I need to play with more as well, so this is a nice little reminder. This is the shade called Dusk Darling. Do you see the shimmer in this? See how it's kind of got some sparkle going on? I'll swatch that too. I feel like everything I'm wearing and taking with me is this mid-range sort of versions of Dusty Rose, but there's that color right there. A lot of shine, and the sparkle inside makes it seem even shinier. So the Revlon and the Milani, there's a couple of things I need to investigate more because I was sent those in PR. Oh, I've got my Physicians Formula Organic Wear in the Ginger Snap shade. This is one of those tinted balms. I really like these. They twist open and then twist up. This is just a really nice earthy kind of toasty shade. Dusty Peachy Nude. I've got that swatched right there. So I don't know, maybe there is a little variety in what I throw in my bag. I really love the pink one. I think it's called Tickled Pink in that line. So pretty. Oh, this has been living in a purse forever. This was what Bub got me for Valentine's Day. Was it this past year? This YSL with the cute little hearts on it. I told him, I remember finding this on Sephora, I think it was. I was like, this is all I want. This is so cute. The shade, I think it says 44 on it, and it's just a really beautiful pinky nude shade. Let's put it right over here. It's just kind of a creamy shade. I don't think there's really any shimmer in it, but there that is. It's appearing kind of sheer in my swatch, but it definitely shows as like a pretty pinky nude on the lips. Okay, so not too much. Oh, some Smarties. A partially eaten thing of Smarties. Other things in this bag, for those who are curious, I've got extra undies for, that's probably Biddy, extra diapers, a thing of wipes, a bunch of receipts. We're not talking tea receipts, just, you know, general receipts from stores. Oh, 2 more extra pairs of underwear. I must just go out and think that I need to put my kids' extra underwear in here and not check and see if I actually already have some in there. 2 bags down, 1 to go. This one is the Neverfull. This is probably the least recently carried, although I see myself probably eventually transitioning out of my diaper bag and into this once I have a few less things to take with me. But oh, I've got my little traveling bag here. I guess, was this maybe in a beach bag or something? I might have taken this on vacation. I've got like extra undies, a little magnetic thing for the girls to do like out at restaurants. There's stickers, there's a thing of sunscreen. I think I had this in a beach bag at one time, and then I also transferred it into this one. Wipes, story of my life. Wipes are everywhere. We got some Paw Patrol cookies. We got some cheap sunglasses. Wonder how these look with my new haircut. Do we like them? Ooh. A first aid kit that has probably been in a purse of mine for the last like decade and has not been used. Ooh, a Kind bar. This is the dark chocolate cherry cashew. Those are really good. Happy Meal toy. Oh, Tic Tac's gum. Don't you love when you find candy in your purse and it's not too old? Tic Tac Cool Watermelon Gum. I'm keeping that out. Besides receipts and some old Kleenex, we're getting to the good stuff in the side pocket. Okay, let's just get the handfuls of beauty stuff out of here. Oh man, we've hit the mother lode. It just keeps coming. I'm still going. Okay, some pens. Some of these Listerine pocket packs, those are great. Hair things, okay, some stuff that can stay, a couple cough drops. Okay, the weight that has just been lifted off of that bag. First off, we've got a perfume. This is actually gonna go back in. I love this little mini roller ball of Elizabeth & James Nirvana Black. That's like my favorite fragrance. And I like to keep it in that bag just because when you're out on the go, that's a really easy way to reapply perfume without toting a whole bottle. Oh my gosh, just handfuls here. This is my Guerlain Kiss Kiss Rose Lip in Wonder Violette. Do you guys remember when I did that video on really luxurious lip balms? And I kind of committed to the fact that, okay, I'm gonna use some of these things, make sure I really get use out of some of these really expensive ones. And the packaging here is so pretty. And we're talking just a really nice berry kind of sheer balm. Let's see, we'll start a new row. It's sheer, but it really like steps up your natural lip color. It's actually really similar in color to the Nivea Blackberry. And I would say definitely go for Nivea Blackberry because it's a better scent and the very same color. A teeny tiny size of this Buxom. This is in the shade, gosh, what is this? Celeste. So it's one of their full-on lip polishes, and it's a really light sheer shade, but it does have like a pretty shimmer. It adds a really pretty kind of sparkly shine to anything you want to put it on top of. So kind of a lip topper thing. Ooh, here's another one. I was looking for this. My Jouer lip topper in Skinny Dip. So this is kind of a goldeny champagne, like really prominent looking lip topper. If you put this on like the center of your lower lip, it's really gonna show. See that reflective quality that it has right there? In fact, let's just dab a little bit on this look. See how much it shows? Very pouty. Very nice. I was probably doing a lip look where I really thought I needed that, but then it's just stayed in there forever. Ooh, Revlon Ultra HD and HD Desert. Great, fantastic, works with anything type of color. I call that kind of a warm rosy nude right there. I love these skinny lipsticks. Not really finding these things readily available like online anymore, but they were such a good product. I hope they come back. Oh, another one of these Nars lip glosses. Let's compare the shade. Very similar to the other one, except this one is called, what is it called? I think it's called Pulsion. I'd call that a creamy warm pink. The other one was more berry. This is a little more pink. I got this Laura Geller Nude Kisses Lip Hugging Lip Gloss in the shade Sun Kissed. I think this came when I repurchased that all over like body bronzer stuff. This is a really pretty shade. Oh yeah, and it does smell good. It smells like you opened up a box of like store-bought cookies. Weird description, I know. There's that pretty shade. Just a nice like nude with a hint of pink. We're still going, gang. We've still got more stuff in here. The Mentha Lip Tint in Violet Mint. I remember getting a few of these somewhat recently from Bath & Body Works. This is not going to have a lot of color to it, but it is like super refreshing. Yeah, it just shows up kind of clear with maybe the slightest tint right there. Oh, and then one of these L'Oreal, it's the Color Shine, but the kind that has a little bit of plump to it. Plump and Shine, they're called. And this is the Mulberry Plump. So it looks kind of loud, like sort of a really fuchsia type color. And a lot of color really does translate with that. It's very pretty. Just a nice, bright, cool pink. I'm not sure that I really like the plumping any better than the original formula, but you know, they're nice. They're still smooth, really creamy, kind of like a lip gloss and lipstick all in one. Another one of these bougie lip balms here. This is from Pat McGrath, and oh, this is not one of her lip balms. This is one of the lipsticks. This is the Luxe Trance in the shade Unfaithful. I've reached for this a lot being out and about. This definitely makes a look seem more finished, just more put together, really nice and deep. Probably the deepest thing that I've swatched now on my hand, like a rich berry, but not too pinky purple, kind of rooted in a neutral type undertone. And then the last thing I've got in here is my Bare Minerals Bare Pro lipstick. Great in terms of a long wearing matte lipstick here in the shade Hibiscus. And this is a beautiful bright color. I probably wore it more in the summer months, I want to say, but look at how radiant and just poppin' that shade is compared to this sea of dusty rose. roses. Wow. Okay, nice to see at least a hint of variety in here. So what's going back in the purses? Like I said, I don't want to keep all my products stocked up in the purses. I just want to take the thing that I'm using on that given day. If I have to leave the house, that's the one thing that I will take in my purse, and ideally it comes back out and gets replaced with the next product. My little rollerball perfume here can go back in, but oh my gosh guys, that many different products, just 3 different purses. This is a total of 18 lip products being hoarded in my bag, 1 clip and 2 puppies. Here's your thumbnail, y'all. I can barely hold it all in 2 hands. It's so much stuff, and it was really like 99% lip product, and there was that one compact that I thought actually kind of belonged. But what's the takeaway here? Did we learn anything? Maybe I could tell you about the most used ones I think that I reach for being out and about would probably be these 2, the Dolce Vita, especially this season. I just thought that was such a fun, easy, wearable, easy reapplication in terms of a rosy reddish color, and also the Tom Ford Casablanca, very pretty shade. I know it feels great. I used to have the mentality with some of this expensive stuff like, oh, I'm just gonna let that sit it aside, you know, don't want to use it up too quick, like I'm gonna use any of this stuff up quick. And so I've sort of recommitted to, okay, if I've got something, I'm gonna use it. So I'm really trying to use that. And also maybe this Valentine's YSL thing, I've used that quite a bit too. So thank you guys so much for your time today. I'm gonna be working on some different things with my hair. You might see it styled a little different ways here and there. I'm really excited about it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye.